The Chiba Latte Mariners, perennial contenders just a step behind, have just issued the most dangerous, high-stakes command to one of their greatest veteran sluggers, Neftali Soto. Saburo's directive, full participation from day one of camp and hitting every single pitch of the preseason, is a radical gamble, forcing the man who has often drifted through April to either achieve immediate, explosive brilliance or crash and burn before the summer even begins.
This is 618 Radar, and if you're here, you already know the stakes are higher than a Soto home run launched over the left field wall at Zozo Marine Stadium. Welcome to the only broadcast tracking the seismic shifts in Japanese baseball, specifically the high-octane pressure cooker that is the Marines' championship bid. We must first understand the context of this emergency command. This wasn't a sudden bureaucratic order, it was a psychological intervention.
Saburo, the field general, deliberately sought Soto out, meeting with him multiple times off-season, delving into the mental mechanics of peak performance. The pivotal moment wasn't on a diagram board, it was over a private meal when Saburo posed the question that unlocked everything. During 2018 and 2019 in Yokohama, when you were the home run king, what was the single greatest factor?
Soto's response was simple yet profound. Manager Ramirez forced me into playing every single exhibition game. This isn't just about repetition. It's about eliminating the mental safety net, the very thing that allowed Soto to be a slow starter. When a slugger knows he has time to adjust, his focus in February wanes. Saburo immediately seized this vulnerability, telling him, "Then that's the plan. The slow starter is no longer permitted."
The numbers emphatically support Saburo's diagnosis. If we look at Soto's last 5 seasons, excluding the DNA peak, his average batting average in March and April consistently hovers around a below-par .225, often accompanied by just 3 to 4 home runs, costing the Marines critical early wins. Contrast this with his post-May average, which historically shoots up to a commanding .280 with far greater power output, demonstrating a proven capacity for sustained dominance once unlocked.
He's structurally designed to succeed late. However, this current Latte team needs immediate velocity, and this radical shift is their answer. Expert commentator and former pitcher Toshiro Sato recently expressed caution, stating, "If Soto gives us a .285 12 home run April, Latte is virtually unbeatable in the early standings. But trying to rush a 35-year-old's timing? That's risking injury, not championship glory."
But this argument fundamentally misunderstands the intense psychological pressure exerted by the mandate. This isn't merely physical conditioning, it's psychological warfare against comfortable habits. Soto isn't just preparing his body, he's preparing his mind for relentless competitive pressure, mirroring the mental fortitude needed for a title run, a kind of enforced early peak that eliminates the mental fatigue of the usual protracted adjustment period.
The true weight of this directive isn't just about hits, however, it's about legacy and utility. Soto is entering a season where every swing prepares him for the ultimate transition, gaining highly coveted Japanese player status in 2026. If he fails this year, if he doesn't prove his value beyond a shadow of a doubt, that valuable slot might be filled by younger foreign talent. The pressure to perform isn't external, it's existential.
Moreover, Saburo, ever the shrewd motivator, piled on the expectation. "I expect you to also bring the team together. I'm counting on your leadership." Soto, the quiet professional, now has to be the vocal centerpiece, accepting the challenge to unite a championship-hungry squad. We are witnessing the forced evolution of a slugger into a leader, his internal monologue surely ringing with the declaration he gave to the press. "My goal is the championship. That is all. I have spent 8 seasons in Japan and haven't won. I absolutely must win with this team." The commitment is total, extending even to his body preparation, where he noted he is focusing on physical training, running, hitting, and defense, actively building his body for the 2026 season right now, months in advance.
The physical toll will be immense.
We're talking about a man who needs to keep up rigorous training, running, defense, and batting, all while preparing for competitive play months earlier than his body is accustomed to. But this is precisely the formula for the legendary performance many Mariners fans are dreaming of.
Analyst Kiichi Tanaka recently projected the ceiling for this strategy, saying, if Suburo's gamble pays off and Soto hits that sweet spot of preparedness at opening day, we aren't talking about 30 home runs. We're talking about a Soto-Polanco dynamic that could yield a combined 50-plus home runs, a force multiplier that guarantees Lotte the pennant.
This high-stakes command, once viewed as recklessly risky, is now revealed as the only necessary way to unlock the dormant 2019 Home Run King. The shocking truth isn't the mandate itself. The shock is realizing that Soto needed this brutal, demanding structure to fulfill his own champion's potential. The table is set, the tension is palpable, and the fate of the Chiba Lotte Marines rests on whether a veteran can reverse 8 seasons of habit in 2 short months. If you appreciate this deep dive into the psychological warfare of the Nippon Professional Baseball League, please hit that like button, share this video with fellow Marians fanatics, and subscribe to 618 Radar for more unfiltered analysis. Now, the million-dollar question. Given Soto's age and the rigorous demand to play every preseason game, do you think this no slow starter mandate guarantees a Lotte championship, or will it lead to an inevitable injury by mid-season? Drop your bold predictions in the comments below.